Hi everyone, my name is Jim Piekarski and I teach meditation and give Dharma talks at the Blue Lotus Meditation Center here in Venice, Florida. Today I would like to give a video on basic meditation instructions, learning to meditate. So meditation is one of the most powerful practices one can do in their lives. It affects your health and well-being, as well as your spiritual development. There's been a lot of research over the years, over decades, on meditation. And this research shows the effectiveness of meditation in many areas of our lives. It's kind of beyond controversy. It's just been studied over and over and over again, and they've shown really realistic effects of meditation. So they've shown meditation to be effective in relaxation, slowing aging, happiness, overcoming anxiety and depression, and the treatment of various stress-related illnesses. If you would like to know a little bit about the research, I have a video up regarding that, and you can take a look at that. It can be motivating to see that stuff. So meditation is basically training your mind to be present rather than lost in thought. Being lost in thought and identifying with these thoughts is the reason that humanity suffers, particularly when we're lost in negative or distorted thoughts. Interestingly, therapists work a lot with people's thoughts in cognitive behavioral therapy, but a lot of therapists are teaching meditation. It's one of the many tools they use to help people relieve their own suffering. So when we meditate, it's better to take an upright posture. We want to sit with our spine and neck straight. With meditation, we want to be more alert. We don't want to get sleepy or, too relaxed in that way. Meditation is very relaxing, and we don't want to fall asleep. So it's better to keep straight and alert. You can meditate lying down, however, the tendency to fall asleep can sabotage your meditation session because you get so relaxed that if you're sleepy at all, you'll find yourself sleeping. One thing I do is use meditation for insomnia. Although there are many specific postures to meditate without using a chair, usually it's better to use a chair with a back on it initially, because people are not used to sitting on a cushion or other ways to meditate. Certainly you can do that if you'd like to, but most people may not have a meditation cushion. So the best way is probably just to sit in a chair with a back on the chair. So you want to choose a quiet area to meditate in, one where you'll not be interrupted. Once you're in the erect sitting posture, the next step is just to relax both your body and mind. You can take a few deep breaths to facilitate this relaxation. So one of the important things that we're trying to do when we meditate is to train ourselves to be in the present. This will not happen if we sit and are just lost in thoughts. We need to focus on something that is here in the moment, that is different than our thoughts. There's no point in just focusing on our thoughts. We do that all the time anyway. So the things that are in the present that we can focus on typically are things like the breath, bodily sensations, sound, or the whole field of immediate sensation and awareness. Usually the best thing for beginners is to focus on their breath. Because the breath happens in the moment, it's here and now, but also is subject to constant change. It is a little easier for us to focus on because it's constantly changing. So you could say maybe it's a little more interesting. So there's different ways to focus on your breath. You can notice your chest rising and falling, your stomach and diaphragm expanding and contracting, or the sense of your breath going into your nostrils. Try noticing these things right now. So just notice your chest rising, your stomach expanding, or the coolness of the air coming in your nostrils. So you get a cool sensation when you breathe in, and you can feel your breath go out too. So choose one of these three to focus on. So make that choice now, because we're going to start practicing. So before we practice, we need to know how to deal with thought. So thoughts are going to come in. Well, we don't want to just sit there and think, as I said. We do that anyway. We want to learn something new. When a thought comes up, just notice it. Just notice your thinking, and then bring your attention back to your breath. This is very gentle. It's not like a big struggle. You just notice it and bring your attention back. It doesn't really take any effort to do that. It's just being alert and noticing when you start getting lost in thought. So, because we have a habit, a deep habit, of being lost in thought and thinking all the time, when we meditate, thinking is going to occur also. The important point is to notice this and gently move our attention back to our breath. We're training our minds to stay present in the moment by attending to the breath. Thinking takes us out of the moment. Thinking is about anything that's except here and now, typically. So let's try meditating for a few moments. Sit in an upright position with your back and neck straight. Relax your body. Relax your mind. Now you can close your eyes totally, or you can just keep them slightly open. It's hard to keep your eyes wide open because they'll get dry. So now begin noticing your breath in and out. Wherever you want to notice that. Your nose, your chest, your stomach expanding and contracting, whatever you want to, or the whole thing. But just notice your breathing in and out. So let's just practice this for a few minutes. So if you find yourself thinking, just bring your attention gently back to your breath. Just keep noticing your breath. If thinking occurs, bring your attention back to your breath. While we're meditating, let's just explore some of the other things we can be aware of that are objects of meditation. Just notice the sensations in your body. You may notice your feet on the floor, your butt on the chair, your hands. Just notice the sensations in your body. Some people do a complete body scan from the top of their heads to their feet, noticing every sensation in their whole body. So let's take a moment to notice all the sensations in our bodies. Okay, let's now move to sound. Notice any sounds in the room. If there are no sounds, then notice the silence. So just notice the silence and notice how that silence is punctuated by sound. So we're really focused on listening. Another meditation is to notice the whole field of awareness. I have another video up called PSBB. It's an exercise, and it really focuses on the whole field of awareness. You may want to try that video. It's a slightly more advanced practice, but I think anyone can do it if they understand it. So you may want to check that out. So the most common beginning meditation is to notice our breath. It's good to practice this daily. 20 minutes a day is a good amount of time for beginners to practice. Take time during your day to do this. It will really relax you a lot. Make it a routine in your day. Take some time to meditate. You may have to build it into your day, make it important to you. You may want to read about the research in meditation that'll help you make it important to yourself. If you make something important, you'll be more motivated to do it. So you may want to look at the PSBB video and the video on physiological and psychological effects of meditation. And this will give you more information about it. And there's also a good book by Pema Chodron about how to meditate. If you'd like to read about it, that's a great book. So thank you and good luck with your meditation. Hopefully you can do this consistently and really transform yourself.